look up here. It's a year from now and you've done everything. What do you think's going to happen? Gary Vaynerchuk, Josh mentioned him earlier, he took his parents' little liquor store in Clark, New Jersey from $3 million to $60 million because he created a daily video blog site called The Thunder Show. And you know what he does? He drinks wine for 20 minutes, talks about it, because that's his passion, and then they buy the wine, if they like it, from his website, winelibrary.com. He has 100,000 people a day that watch him drink wine for work. Look at somebody right now and say, baby, we're in the wrong business. But that's the world. You guys with me on this? That's the direction we're going. So the question isn't, am I going to get into it? The question is, how fast can I get in it? And how much of an impact can I create? What I want you all to get sitting here now is, most of you are now at the second level of learning, which is, you're now consciously incompetent. And you know what? That's okay. You were the first time you filled out a purchase contract too. You knew that you didn't know. But what do? You kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and it became easier, right or wrong. Then you became a conscious competent. I now know that I know, but where do we want to be? We want to be at Josh's level or Gary Vee's level. We want to be the unconscious competent. I no longer think, I just create and people come in waves. Does that make sense? Now, look at somebody right in the eye and say, it's 2009, babe. It's going to be 2010, like 5.5 months, right? So here's the question, you ready? The question is, and I want you to write down, I'm going to give you right now 5 things I want you to prepare for between now and the end of the year. 5 things, in my opinion, you have to do to prepare. 5 things. Ready? 5 things. Number one is you need to race into social media. Race into social media. Now, did I say stop doing everything that got your business where it is? No. Did I say that? Did I say that? No. No. You don't stop doing everything you're doing. In this case, you are adding on. Got it? So you race into social media. Number two, write this down. You've got to start building a team. You've got to start building a team because you know what? Consumers have figured it out. Agents that try and one-stop shop it just doesn't work. Right? In the old days when the market was going like this and the rule of real estate was don't say anything too stupid to the public and they bought a house for 5, those times are gone. I don't have to tell you, you all know better than I. So now it's about who are the right people on the team. Here's the example. Bob, could you 3 guys just stand up really fast? Put your stuff down and just come up real quick. I want to just give you an example so you get visually what you're competing against. So Terry, do me a favor. I want all of you just to go like this with your right and left hand. Right and left hand. So right and left. Okay, so I want to just give you an example of what is possible when you create your team. So first of all, do a little faster. Okay, that's lead generation. Okay, this is open houses happening. This is helping me with my social media, staying connected, growing my list, handling all my marketing, keep it going. Also handling all the phone calls as they come inbound because no one calls me anymore. They just go to this person and they schedule appointments. Keep going, Bob, keep it going. So I want a lot of it. This is the person right now that manages my 4,000 buyers that are online through all my various websites. And you know, it's just a lead incubation game. We all know that. So keep that going because, you know, all I need is just 1 or 2 of those a month to say yes. But I've got 4,000 or 5,000 on there. This guy right here, what he's doing is every time I get a new listing or I get a potential listing, a short sale, whatever it is, they pre-qualified, they might do the BPO for me, and then they would also put together my CMA for me. I go out, I come back, I turn it in. Terry types it all up, gets it inside the web, puts it on everything that needs to be done, MLS, all that stuff, and communicates with the seller or the bank to keep it all rolling, because you can do that on computer with all your BPOs and all your REOs. This one right here is managing all my escrows, because the moment you get involved in an escrow, none of these things happen anymore. Right or wrong? And the second these 3 things stop happening in your business, your income goes away. So keep going. Speed it up. Come on, man. It's summertime. I want to make a lot of sales. Thank you very much. Keep those. Let's service our clients, man. This, by the way, is where all my referrals show up. If we do a really good customer care job here with the escrow, we're going to get a lot of referrals. Scott Scott speaks Spanish, I don't, so he's handling all my Spanish-speaking buyers and making sure that they're satisfied, and that's being handled. This one over here speaks Mandarin, and because we just discovered there's a lot of people that that speak Mandarin in the area, and I don't, so they're handling that. Could you just go like this for me really fast? You're handling a couple of listings of the prices I don't want to manage. Like you manage all the listings that we get requested from all this, for like $30,000 properties, and I have no interest. So I'm just going to refer all that stuff to you. You can send me $1 referral fee. I am in my pool, hanging out, and I pick up my BlackBerry and I check in and I go, "How's it going?" And everybody goes, "Prospecting lead generation is crushing it. We just scheduled 2, 3, 4 more listing appointments for you coming up. All the inventory is being managed, taken care of. We got 4 price reductions. It's all working well. All the escrows are on track to close. We did have one fall apart. We know it's okay, but but our Mandarin-speaking buyers, they just put it back in, so we got it handled. Spanish-speaking division is rocking. Mandarin is rocking. Low end is rocking. What are you doing?" And I say, "I'm putting on more sunblock." Now you tell me, can you compete? By yourself? Give them a big round of applause. You get that's the competition? Real estate is a business. This isn't like, "I'm real estate, you help people in houses." That was great between 2000 and 2006. Now it's like, "Oh, I love people in houses. Oh, you've lost your home? Oh, me too. How exciting. Let's talk about it." You with me on that? That's not the dialogue we want to be in anymore. It's about being in business. Look at number 3. Get ready for the next decade. Write this down. Is stop working for tips. Stop working for tips. There is nothing more ridiculous to me than an agent that calls me and says, "Oh my God, guess what I did? I got this property way below fair market value. I put it in the MLS. I got 47 offers, and I sold it for $10,000 more than asking. Aren't I a rock star?" I say, "Wow, you do all that for 2% commission, huh? You work for tips? Do you wait tables at night also?" "What? That's on the property." Well, no, you gave it to an investor. They got the margin, and you got the tip. Oh. Make sense? Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is what I hear from all my customers across the country. "I'm working 3 times as hard for half the money." And then you give the big piles of money away to the people that have the cash. Write down OPM, other people's money. You have got to get in the game, my friends. You've got to understand the psychology of the investors, and you've got to understand how to work with them, because many of you, you're giving away, you got a $6,000 commission, and they got a $30,000 net gain. Does that make sense? Shouldn't you share in that?
Yes.
I thought it was at the National Plumbers Association meeting all of a sudden, like, I lost you. You're like, no, I'm cool with making less money and doing all the work and having all the hardship and the drama and emotion. Let them get the easy ticket. Does that even make sense? Stop working for tips. Number 4. You ready? Number 4, soft selling in a new world. Soft selling in a new world. About 18 months ago, everything we knew about sales was thrown out the window. Here's the reality, my friends. Today, you make a bad presentation, it's on Twitter the next day. You with me? I want you just to write down the word engagement, because that's what it's all about now. George, everything we talked about today is designed to ultimately give you more opportunities to ask someone if they want to do business with you. Does that make sense? It's not, boy, Tom Ferry wants me to spend a lot of time in front of the computer. No, it is, all of this is designed to lead you to more appointments. You guys get that? But you have to understand that if you go at it with the old school selling methodologies that many of us have done all of our lives, from this new world, it's a massive disconnect. Does that make sense? I want you to be thinking soft selling. I want you to read the book Influence Tonight by Robert Cialdini. And then when you're done with that, read the book Strategy, which is the book he just released. I got it on my Kindle. The first 2 chapters are extraordinary. I'm already promoting it. It's that good. By Robert Cialdini, Bob Cialdini. Just put in Influence, and it's that one on Amazon. And then it'll say, if you like this one, you'll also love his book he just wrote called Strategy. And you click on that one too. Don't go to the bookstore. It's a waste of time. Does that make sense? But look up here, my friends. Wouldn't you say that most of the consumers you're talking to have changed their values? What do you think? I mean, here's the expression I love. Bling is out. Right or wrong?
Right.
I mean, you send a postcard out with you driving a Mercedes, hey, look at me. And someone that's like losing their house is like, oh, I want to work with you. I'm losing my house and you're driving a Mercedes. Congratulations. Blink is out. Does that make sense? And it doesn't mean be frugal, it means be smart, be